Hey everybody, this is Games Plus James, and welcome to Street Beat Saviour. This is the game that I made for Ludum Dare 39, the most recent Ludum Dare event that just happened this past weekend, where we made a game in 72 hours with the help of people in chat, and most especially in cooperation with LumpyTouch. LumpyTouch on Twitter, LumpyTouch on Twitch. He made all the art for the game, and we kind of came up with the idea for the game and the whole general basis of what happens in this game. We worked on it all together. So yeah, we're going to check the game out here, play a little bit of it. I won't play the whole game, but if you want to play the game yourself, the link will be down below in the description. Check out the game on the Ludum Dare website, and you can check it out there. And if you've made your own Ludum Dare games, make sure and share them with me so I can check them out too. And make sure you get in there and rate this game as high as you possibly can. But yeah, let's start the game for a little bit. On this title menu we have a volume control, because sometimes being able to control the volume of things is a little bit nice. The power of funk is running out. The team of the game jam was running out of power, so we decided, hey, instead of just doing like running out of like battery power, which is kind of the obvious idea, which is kind of the first idea that comes to you when you say running out of power. Oh, let's make a game where you run out of power and you have to like get more power. We decided that the world is running out of the power of funk, and we have to bring that power back to the people. The beat cops have outlawed real beats and jams, leaving the innocent citizens beatless. Help Boomwalker spread good musical vibes throughout the city by bringing the funk back to the beatless before the power of funk runs out. And we got all these controls, and we can start our game here. So as I said, all the art in the game was made by LumpyTouch, and it all looks really cool. I really like it. And it's easy for me to say that because I'm not the one who did it, so I'm allowed to say this art is awesome. So yeah, it's a kind of a puzzly platformer kind of game. We run around, we can hit checkpoints. We got little crates we can push like this. We can jump up, and the main objective is to bring the power of funk back to these little dudes. There's 3 of these guys in every level, and we do a cool little dance. Watch him dance a bit, and then he gets all happy, and he's got the music pouring out of him afterwards. It's cool. So I'm going to push these over here, and basically the idea is you go around, solve a couple of little puzzles, and dance for these little dudes, help them get funk back in their lives, and have a bit of excitement back in their lives again. Obviously this is the first level, so the puzzles aren't too confusing, but you're free to kind of push these blocks around wherever you want. But as you saw just there, if you push a block off an edge, it gets reset back to a start position, but also if you die, blocks get reset back to where they started from. So that way, if you get stuck in a puzzle, you push the blocks into the wrong place or something, you can just die and go back to where you were. And if you can't find like a pit to fall down, you just pause the game, respawn at the last checkpoint, you'll explode like that, and you're back here. And also when you die, like little bits of your body gets left behind, like your head gets left behind. If I explode here, well, the head fell down the pit there, which wasn't very helpful for demonstration purposes, but you get the idea. You fall down, or you explode, or anything like that, you little bits of you get left behind. A little bit of jumping across here. So this first level, obviously not too complicated. Nice and simple, keep it straightforward. Do a little dance for this dude. Spin back and forward. Finish the level. So now on the second level, we introduce some actual bad guys into the game. These are the beat cops. Look at him being all beat copy. He's got a little note on his head with the kind of crossed out no symbol. I don't know how what you would call that. But if you run into these guys, they will obviously make you die. We can run into them a bunch of times as well and leave a whole load of broken heads and hats and antennas around the place. Or we could just continue on with the level. One of the other mechanics is that we have these little microphones, and if you jump into a microphone like this, you can teleport it through to the speaker that's connected to it. So as I said, not too complicated. We can use this box to push this guy over the edge here, like that. We can jump across, and then here we can find out, hey, if we push a box on top of a guy, it squishes him in a hilarious little animation, which I really like. Teleport over here, pop this box here. Look at this guy. Look at that guy there. Maybe we should drop this box on him whenever he walks back over here. But yeah, so this was the 3rd time I've done Ludum Dare. and I will say that this is probably the most fun game, because I was free, because I wasn't working on the art for this game. We had Lumpy doing all this awesome art. I was free to just focus on like making the game as good as possible in those 3 days, and as a result of that, this game feels a lot better. It's a lot better than our previous entries. It feels much more fun to play than, say, Globey's Revenge, which was our last game, which I also really enjoyed, but this one just had that little bit of extra bit of polish put into it to make the game a bit more fun. Let's do a bit more dancing. I think I didn't dance for the first guy, but that's okay, because I don't want to play through all the levels in the game. We want you guys out there to be able to play the game yourselves and check it out and see what kind of fun you can have with it. When you die as well, the little beatless dudes here that you're rescuing or bringing the Power of Funk back to, they stay rescued, so you don't have to worry about having to go back and get guys again if you die or anything like that. There's a little bit of a puzzle here, a little bit of a puzzle to work out. I won't go too much further because this is a little puzzle for y'all to solve out there. But yeah, this is Street Beat Saviour. I'd 100% recommend, as I said, the link is in the description down below to check it out for yourselves and make your way through the level. If you decide to make a little video playing the game or anything like that, let me know and I will like head on over there and check it out and give your channel thumbs up all the way. But apart from that, thanks for watching this video, thanks for checking it out, and I will be back soon with more tutorial awesomeness and gaming goodness.